Good day, traders. Welcome to our second lesson, and I'd like to welcome everyone to our paid mentorship. This is a second session. It's just a follow-up. This is part B on how to use TradingView, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to email or DM one of the mentors. There's only two of us. It's me and Swu. Please don't forget to do that if you're experiencing any problems regarding anything that we teach on this course. Now, without any delay of time, let's get on to it. So the first video, I explained why TradingView is important for your trading career, and I explained why you need to change your charts so you make them a little bit dark so that it doesn't affect your eyes and make you tired while analyzing the charts. Then I also told you um, why you need to change your bars from green and red to a little bit more comfortable colors. So it's up to you, to your personal preference, but I would prefer you guys to change your charts to exactly how our charts are, so we can have similarities in terms of analyzing and all of that. It will make your trading much simpler, it will make you more relaxed, and it will make you enjoy. So yeah, let's get on to it. So in today's video, I'll teach you step by step on how you can have your lines identified, labeled, and you can use them correctly. I'll also show you how to have that bar which I had on the previous video, where I had all the essential things that I will need there. So the first thing I want you to do is follow my sensor. Then the first thing we need to do is we need to identify the things that we're going to use. So you go there, you go highlight this, you click on it. Forgive me if my laptop is a bit slow. The problem is we experiencing power cuts here, so there's a bit of network problems. That's why it's a bit slow. But anyway, I hope that we get through this video as quick as we can without making it long. I don't like making videos long. So the first thing we need to do is go highlight trend lines. You start it, meaning you highlight it. As soon as you start it, it's supposed to show here. Because yes, it's supposed to show. As you can see, it's showing there because we'll be using this. So let me just move that here so you can see as I identify them that they keep on popping out in my shortcut bar. So we want everything that we're going to use to appear on your shortcut bar. So let me move it there. Then again, another thing that we will definitely need is the following lines. So we can have a horizontal line. We'll use it to identify our swing high and swing lows, because those are very important when it comes to identifying if we have a break of structure or a change of structure. Then we're done. We don't need all these things, guys. These things are what we call liquidity in inducers, so they will be there to induce you to trading. These things are man-made. We don't want things which are man-made. Remember, the way we trade in trading um, in our academy is that we always follow what the market makers do. We don't want to be part of inducement. So all these things are the fib retracement. Yes, we can take the fib retracement so that we can identify our 50% zone. We can identify our sell or buy zone. Not that we will use those they call them psychological numbers. There's no such thing as a psychological number, guys. Then we go to the fourth one. Now on this we'll need definitely our rectangle. The reason we need our rectangle is because we use it to identify um, what we call our order blocks, the 1 minute order blocks, the 5 minute order block, and all that. Then we'll also need the circle. The circle will use it to also identify our swing high, swing lows. I'll explain. Then we'll need a path to predict sorry about that, my voice is a bit rough, to predict our what you call the movement of the market, so that you can give yourself a little bit of prediction and see if it goes according to plan. So we'll highlight that. As you can see, guys, the more I keep on highlighting these things, they appear on our shortcut bar. Then we'll go to the next one. Here we'll need the forecast and measuring tools, right? So the only measuring tools here we'll need is the long position and the short position, so that you can put your position and see if it really succeeded according to what you predicted. This will also help you in terms of your stop loss and your take profit. Then let's go see if we'll need more things here. All right, the smiles and peoples, I don't think we'll need anything there. So we put it, then we're done with identifying things. So this you can move around, put it wherever you want to put. I usually put it there on top with the other part, with the other shortcuts, so that I can use it, right? After identifying this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things, right? We need then to identify firstly, let me just type these things out so you so we need 4 or 5 things, right? We need break of structure, we need break of structure up and down, we need change of structure up and down, we need inducement up and down, we need liquidity up and down. So it's inducement up and down, it's break of structure up and down, it's change of structure up and down, it's liquidity up and down. Those are the 5 lines we need. 5 or 6, not sure. Then afterwards we'll need an order block, right? So we'll need an order block, a 1 minute order block, we'll need a 15-minute order block, we'll need a 4 hour order block, then we'll need a fake order block, right? So we'll need those order blocks, and we need to identify them using different colors, right? So let me write down everything we'll need. Number one, we need a BOS. So this is how we normally call it BOS, so that we shortcuts. Just know that BOS means break of structure. Then we'll need a chalk, right? And after a chalk, we'll need, now remember, the break of structure, we need 2 types of break of structure, which is, if you've said up and down, that's correct, right? Because the market can either break up or it can break down, right? So number 3, what we'll need is liquidity. So liquidity, I normally use dollar signs, right? Which let's use $3 signs. It means liquidity, right? Then afterwards, we'll need inducement. Inducement, we normally use IND. That's what we use for inducement, right? So please, guys, take notes of these things. Write them down. Inducement, not IDN, IND. Then we'll need inducement. Then number 5, what do we need? Number 5, we'll need um, order blocks, right? Let me just say order blocks. Then we'll go and identify all the order blocks we need. So those are the things we need. Let me just highlight that. Now remember, guys, the reason we're doing this step by step is that by the end of your subscription or your mentorship, right, you will be able to be trading exactly as map. I call when you're analyzing a chart, I call it mapping. You need to be able to map your chart according to the way we map it, right? So now we're done, right? Now you go click on the lines, right? So we click on the line, we go through it. Now this is where it gets interesting. This is where we identify these lines, right? Let's just draw any ordinary straight line, right? After drawing this line, you go to your, okay, why is it doing this? Supposed to stop now. I don't know why it's so slow today. My laptop is normally fast, but anyway, we'll get through this. Okay, let's just wait for that. Because now remember, guys, we want you guys to work exactly as we work, right? So let me just fix that so that it becomes a little bit straight for my liking. All right, Then after doing that, you go and double click on the line. It will show this. So these are the settings for the line. The first thing you can do is you need to change the color for your first line, right? So, oh, even the thickness of it. Normally we use 1 px, right? So we change the thickness to 1 px, then we change the line. Now remember, this is where we identify our break of structure. Normally, let's make our break of structure white. Then afterwards, we need to go. You click here on that 3 dots with a positive, if I may say. Then you say save drawing as. Now if you can see, guys, I have a lot of things saved, right? You say save as um break bo. Okay, let me just use a let me just save it like this. Break of structure. Let's say this is break of structure up. Then you save this template. Then another thing you need to do for this template is make sure that it has a text, right? So it identifies itself with a text. So we go to settings. Settings, that's where we'll be able to write a text. There's style, there's text, there's coordinate. We go to text. Then we go click on text, meaning we allow it to have a text. Then we can write BOS, right? As you can see, when you write BOS, it appears there on the top. So please make it white so that it has the same color with your line, and please make it 10 so that it doesn't become big. So now it identifies. Now if you want to identify the break of structure for the bottom, let's say you're saving another thing, you go to text alignment, you'll change it from top to bottom, right? Now this is a practical example if you were saving the bottom one, because remember guys, I won't be doing all these lines because I want to keep this video short, right? So now you have this template, then you saved this template, then you can double click on it twice just to make sure that you saved it. After writing the text, you can also go and say and save it again, because the first one, remember, we saved the first template without a text. Now we need to save this template with a text, right? So let me save this template. So we double click on it. So it's taking time. We go to these 3 lines with the 4th one. We click them. It should display the type of templates. Then we say save template, yes. Now remember, the first one we saved it as break of structure up, right? We need to use the same name so it can replace it. Break of, yes. Then it appears. We go click them. Then we say save. Now guys, when we come back, yes, then we say you want to really replace it, then we say yes. Now everything is saved according to how we want. Now guys, I won't lie to you, none of the mentors are going to take you step by step the way we do it in our academy. You should appreciate being here because we're going to teach you every single secret that we've learned. Remember, our academy is composed of people who have learned skills from so many different people, and we've come up with our approach on how we do things. Now let me show you how we use this in a practical environment, right? Let's say now you've plotted all your the things that you need to plot. Now it's time to go use this, right? So let me just load a chart. I'm sorry guys, it's taking time, but we're going to get through this. It's taking time. I don't want to do part C, so I'll fight this. Um, this website is very slow today. I don't want to do part C, so let's fight it. Now, let's say you want to use this in a more practical environment. Now, I just need a chart so I can show you how you identify. Um, let's change this chart. Doesn't want to display candles. So our next lesson, I'll be focusing on key words like your break of structure. What does break of structure mean? Change of structure. What does it mean? Inducement. What it means. I won't really go deep into every detail. I'll just focus on keywords. Then our fourth lesson, that's where I'll focus on what is an order block, high probability order blocks. um, then the fourth, the fifth lesson, that's where I'll talk about change of strategy.